Hey everybody, it's Marty the JavaScript Party, and I am working my 3JS project. And basically, we are in a cylinder. We're inside of the cylinder right now. And I think if I do this, boom, boom, so you can see the top of the cylinder. And then, like, if we rotate it along the y-axis, and then if we rotate it around the z-axis, but it's kind of hard, like, if you try to imagine like what's happening outside of this thing, it's a little weird. So like if we were to let's just change our camera to Z position. Let's go back to the original Z position of 10. So that's 10 right in front. And what are we at here? Y of 6 is Z of 4. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that, but we're moving the camera. There's the camera. So we were inside of this thing, right? So Y of 6. I don't know that you can see anything. Okay, so you can because, and then Z of 4. And that's what we were looking at. So I think that's really cool. I think one of the coolest things that we could probably do, I'm kind of excited about, let's pull back to 0. Oops. Control S, and then wait for this thing to redo it. Yeah, there we go. And then I think we want to rotate along X. Yeah. And then Y. And then Z. Well, and I think what would be really cool is because I think that what happens is, I think what's happening is each one of these is a segment, is a line. So I think it'd be cool if we could do that. But I think what would be even more cool, at least to start, is to kind of split this one down the middle and be able to see it from two different cameras. I know I have one commit that will split this, and then I have another commit that will let me have independent properties. So I need to kind of, I guess, probably like document what those commits are. Can I see it in here? See, so like in here we have these different commits, right? This is our graph of commits. Um, and then I think if we were to, let's see, I'm going to commit this and push it. There's not a whole lot. I think all the actions down here, it's literally just changing this thing, renaming that from box to cylinder, and changing these values. Because yesterday we did a geometry as well. We did a cylinder, but we had 5 and 32. And with 32 and 5, it was taller. Was it taller? No. Yes, it was taller. So what ended up happening is like if this is like it's like, oh, you remember yesterday we talked about this. But anyway, so um I think the 10 made it taller, and then the 8 made it fewer segments so that we could have those little not angles and stuff. So if it's 32, it's almost a perfect circle. Um, so let's say git add dot, and then git commit dash m uh, implements cylinder with camera at 0. So when I make my next um, branch, what I'll do is I'll branch it off. I'll base it on this, and then what I'll do is I'll go, let's say, like to our sphere orbit. This one like had all the bells and whistles. So we can go over here. We can look at the graph, and I think just taking it a while. I think that's what this little thing would. Um, adds two cameras looking at the same, and then implements camera on centers. So actually, this is exactly what I want. So I think these are the two commits I want. I don't know what this does. Does this let you copy? Oh, this lets you see what the changes were. So you see that we made those, we changed these things. I guess we could click on it and see them. And then this, so if we look in here, you'll see that like we changed this so that where the camera's looking is configured. We here in this when we actually created it, and then over here I think we advanced it to more deeply nested. So no, we did not. Adds a new sphere. Okay, so we did not deeply nest it. I guess we did that in here, but we're not going to want service. Yeah, see, I like how we did this, but unfortunately it's also bundled in. Well, this change and then this change, but this does something a little different in that it also adds like this stuff. And I think we even got rid of that, didn't we? Implements, yeah. Then when we did this, we actually got rid of like the add mesh to scene and all that. So what does this one have in it? So anyways, that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Happy coding, everybody. Bye.